What's up and welcome back to Slightly Less Than Perfect. I'm Mark the Dad 2 times, and I know why you're here. You read the title, but do you know why I'm here? Well, my brother is in a diabetic coma. He's been there for a couple weeks now, and I used to bounce these crazy ideas off his head, but since he's taking a little nappy nap, I'm gonna bounce them off you instead. That's cool? All right, let's get into it. The next part of the One Piece series about Elbaf. Let's talk about Zoro, my boy, my baby boy. He used to be my favorite character, now it's Garp. I'm Unc. I'm sorry. It's just what he did for Kobe and how that shit went down, and like seeing the backstory with him and Garp and everything. I mean him and Roger and all that stuff, man. Garp's my boy. He's been my boy. Nana means mine from JJK too, if you want to know. I love my Uncs. I'm an Unc now. That just is what it is. All right, let's move and groove and ride and slide to the next thing. Zoro versus Sommers is perfect. Like, I don't know why we thought that he's all about love and stuff, and we thought Sanji was gonna fight him. Why? Zoro hates Sanji most of the time. Why wouldn't we let him take care of the love, the hate and love dude? Because at the end of the day, we know Zoro still got love for Sanji. And why he has love for Sanji is because he still respects the man that he is. He'll never admit that to his face, but he still respects the man that he is. So why wouldn't Zoro defeat the man that spits in the face of everything that Sanji is? Because no matter what you say about Zoro and Sanji's beef, Zoro is ride or die for Sanji and Sanji for him. They showed that, and they solidified that 110,000 billion% in Wano when Sanji called Zoro and was like, "Murk me if you need to, bro." He said, "I couldn't be happier." That was their version of "I love you, bro." Argue with your mama. That's just what it was. And so since they have that love and it's nothing but exploded, that brotherly love to nothing but exploded, it's like now you have someone that is the literal embodiment of everything that your brother hates, right? And also has a steel heart. What can Zoro cut? What has he been cutting since Crocodile? Steel, my boy. Steel. So why wouldn't he be able to cut it now that he got advanced conqueror's hockey, advanced armament hockey, 3 crazy ass swords? Zoro's gonna cut his heart, killing him. Killing him. But who is Zoro always attached to? Chopper. And I think this is where Chopper's gonna come into the arc. Chopper and Lilith are gonna build Sommers a new heart. And Sommers is gonna be our new comedic relief character type. He's gonna be Caesar. Because they're gonna give him a new heart. And all of his old effed up ways he used to view things are gonna be spun for jokes until he turns. Sommers is coming with us. Sommers is not going back with the Holy Knights. You know, we're not killing nobody. But Chopper's not going to let anyone die on his watch, hero or villain. He won't. Zoro's got to cut the steel because that's what he does. He has to beat the bad guy because Luffy said take him down. You know, it is what it is. Plus, he got personal beef with him the way he is. And like I said, he's been trashing who his brother is, and he can't have that. So it gives it a perfect opportunity for these other brothers, Zoro and Chopper, to work out in tandem, because Zoro and Chopper do their best work together. Zoro loves Chopper, Chopper loves Zoro. They have a unique connection amongst the crew, like Zoro and Luffy and Usopp have this like crazy bond that no one can break. Crazier than they have anyone else, except Zoro and Luffy are about just as close. But Zoro has one with Chopper that's probably just as strong as the one he has with Luffy, and no one talks about it too much. But I think it's gonna be manifested in this. Zoro's gonna kill him. I don't know what that looks like for real, but Chopper and Lilith are gonna make him a new heart, and that heart is gonna give him emotions because Oda's went out of his way to show us how much twisted his view of love is, and I think being around the Straw Hats is gonna completely convert that, and he's gonna change it. He's gonna be our Caesar-like character. That's just my thoughts on it. What's yours?